بالتأكيد الحكومة ترحب بقرار فاتو بنسودا فتح تحقيق في الجرائم الإسرائيلية المرتكبة في الأراضي الفلسطينية بما فيها الضفة الغربية وقطاع غزة والقدس المحتلة، وهذا الإجراء السريع ينسجم مع قيم الحق والعدالة والإنصاف التي تعتنقها المحكمة الجنائية الدولية، ونحن سنوفر كل ما يلزم لهذه المحكمة من أدلة وبيانات لمساعدتها في ملاحقة المجرمين والقتلة.
Prosecutor would now have to ascertain whether Israel has been investigating or is planning to investigate the allegations that were brought against it. In that regard, Israel has actually, with regard to the Gaza situation, has conducted quite extensive investigations into the Gaza situation. So if Israel were to share that information, the information about these investigations with the prosecutor, there is some likelihood that the prosecutor will decide not to pursue the case after all. With respect to the what is called the crime of settlement, the transfer of population to the West Bank, here Israel is in a thornier situation because it has not investigated this policy, which it regards as a lawful policy. In this regard, Israel's best hope would be to get the case to the appeals chamber of the court and try to reopen the finding about Palestine being a member state. I should say that the court, and the prosecutor has confirmed it yesterday in her decision, is not really interested in the conduct of very, let's say, ordinary soldiers, but rather would look at the responsibility of the more higher up ranks, such as the commanders of the military, ministers in government, and to some extent the leaders of the settlement movement. So I think that for these individuals, there would be eventually a risk of being targeted by the court, and over time that risk would increase. I think that for the Palestinians, in terms of the diplomacy, I mean, their ability actually to put Israel, so to speak, on the defense and basically frame Israeli counterterrorism operations as criminal in nature, for them, this is a very significant diplomatic victory. And I think that the people in Ramallah are not shedding tears to see also the Hamas leaders being indicted before the court.